Hello, my name is Julie from salessewunique, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. Well, this is episode 129 and I'm not sure how long this vlog is going to be this week. It could be a little bit shorter than normal as I've not been at home for most of the week. So yes, I haven't had a lot of crafting time this week. I did mention it last week that I would be looking after my grandson and the dog for a few days, and that's what I've been doing, and it's been lovely to do. I've enjoyed spending time with the pair of them, and I've still gone to work and everything. It just means I've been bussing it to and from work. Weather was lovely. We've done sort of lots of walking with Milo. Haven't got any photographs whatsoever. I didn't actually go anywhere that was scenic or that I could take nice pictures, and he wasn't in a posing mood this time. Because sometimes he will sit and pose, but no, he didn't want to do that. All he wanted was lots of fussing, lots of cuddles, a few treats, and basically he just stuck to me like glue for all the time I was there. I went to work on the Thursday and I came back home on Sunday, about Sunday tea time by the time we got back home. So yes, so I've only had sort of Monday evening, Tuesday and Wednesday evening to do any crafting, so I didn't have a great deal of time, but I have managed to get a little bit done. And I've got a few purchases sat here that's arrived over this week as well. So yeah, right, well, I'm just going to have a little drink of water. I'm getting a dry throat, and we'll get started. Right, well, one of the purchases I've made is something that will help me at home if I do a craft fair or in the shop for displaying items. And what I'm using this little rack for is for my wristlets at the minute. So now you might not be able to see all of it, but there we go. And I've got more of these little hooks for smaller items. So this is something nice that I can sort of keep in my sewing room and just put my makes on, so I know what I've got and where they are, so I don't lose anything. And this pegboard, it's a freestanding pegboard, and it came off Amazon. I think it came from America. I'm not 100% certain on that, but it took probably 2 weeks to get to me, so I would say it probably did. And the other thing I had this week as well is my bias tape from the subscription that I've got with Specky Seamstress Dress, and I've actually unpackaged it this time, so there's no tearing of boxes and rustling of plastic bags. But I really like this one. I have been using my bias binding mainly for hemming sort of my trousers, which is really nice to use it like that. And I've got a few bits left, but that's about it. So I'm looking forward to having a project where I can put this on, because I think that's really good. It doesn't have to be perfect with the seam ripper. Yes, we can't live without a seam ripper, can we, when we're a sewer? Yeah, so that was that was one thing I got. Then the next thing I got is my closet core pattern, the Charlie caftan. So that is the caftan. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough fabric to do the long version, to be honest, but I'm hoping so. So that's what you see. Let's have a look and see what we can do. You say no, it probably won't. It probably won't be the longest, but I think it'll be, well, definitely below the knee. So it'll be below the knee and above the ankle, so hopefully it'll be in between these two. And if you remember, this is the fabric I got from my Think Pink subscription box the other week. So So I've not washed this yet. I decided to wait until I was ready to actually make the pattern up. So I think this week, weather permitted, because here now it is just raining, and I think we've got rain for most of the week. So as soon as we get a nice day, when I get in from work, I will get this washed. And I might, if I've got time this week, I might take this pattern to work and get my measurements and get it cut out ready to go. So I think this time I'm going to err on the side of caution and not cut a smaller pattern size. So I'm just going to be careful for that. So I need to read the book and everything to see if it just tells you sort of what the positive ease is. But they're the line drawings on the back. And it looks really nice. It's something different. So you've like got two versions. One's gathered at the front and one isn't. Now I like the gathered one. Am I? Yeah, I like the gathered one. So we'll see what that's like. So I'm looking forward to making that. So I will obviously share that with you when I have made it. Just form a bit of fabric up. And the next thing is I got some fabric. Who needs more fabric? I don't, but I couldn't resist this. So the first thing I've got my invoice here so I can just see what it is. I've got some excuse me, some linen texture look cotton fabric. I've got one in natural and one in silver. So the natural one, I've only got a metre of this, and it was £7.25 a metre. But you can see, I don't know if you can see it, the texture of the linen on there, but it feels like lovely cotton. So that's the natural one. And this is the silver grey one. I've got a few ideas of what I want to do with this, but I'll share more about that another time when I've actually made up my mind what I'm doing. But like I said, I've got a metre of each. It's not clothes. Definitely not clothes. And the next piece I've got, this is called Spring Blooms, Rose and Hubble, Cotton Poplin, and this is Purple Pink. And this was actually £2.50 a metre. So yeah, I've got 4 metres, so that was £10. So this is probably going to be a twirl for the nail dress, I think. Now this is cream. Now I don't know what happened, because I actually ordered the dark colour background, the dark blue one, which is what I wanted, because this is not, well, I say it's not my colour. I mean, it's, I don't know, what do you think? Do you think it's too light for me? But I mean, it would, at the price, I mean, it £2.50 a metre, you can't go wrong at that. But, and it is gorgeous, and I do like it. So yes, because I clicked on the dark blue, so unless I've just misclicked, or the other one was out of stock, I don't know. But now I've seen the fabric and it feels lovely, and like I say, it's Rose and Hubble. I might go back online and see if I can get the darker blue one, because it, like I say, it's really, really nice. But what's happened to the weather? There's no sun, is there? So if we don't get some good weather soon, I won't be wearing any of my dresses. Oh dear, I don't know. Anyhow, the next piece that I've got, this is the final piece that I've got. This is large pink and blue floral chambray denim fabric, and this was £6.95 a metre, and I had 3 metres, so that cost me £20.85. Now this is, oops, this is really nice. It's got a nice weight to it. Just let me undo it a little bit. And I really like this. Now I'm not sure if it's going to be a top, or just look at that. I've just seen a fault in the fabric, just there, a white line. This is not boding well, is it? I'll have to check that and make sure there's nothing that's in the centre, but it's lovely. I really like this one, and I'm not sure what I want to make. I just think I went on a bit of a buying spree the other week. It's lethal really when you see sales online, but yeah, that is nice. I wonder if you could do a lightweight summer jacket or trousers or something like that. Yes, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because these will get washed, I think, when the weather has picked up and I can actually just dry them on the line, and then they'll just get a quick finish off in the tumble dryer. So if there's going to be any shrinkage, it'll happen at that point. So that's that one done. So I think that's all I've actually bought this week. Yes, because I've got nothing else out here. Right, so what I've actually made this week. Like I say, it's not a great deal, but I have started a new cross stitch. I seem to want to do little projects at the minute. Right, just let me get my needle out the way. This is one of the kits I've got in the shop. I've got some new kits in last week. Oops, there goes my needle. So that's it. It's the strawberries, which I really like them because I love strawberries. And I thought what I could do is, if I can make one or two, I can pop them up in the shop so people can actually see how they turn out, because they're really nice to do. And what I did this time was I split my threads up into the colours, and I just popped some holes in the sides here and just sort of threaded the colours through, so I can just undo one as I want. And I've got my red to pink in order of sort of from the bottom light to dark, so I know what I'm doing when it comes to doing the pattern and I don't get myself in a muddle. So that's as far as I've got. I had to unpick. I made a mistake on one row. I did an extra stitch, so when I come to do the second row I'm like, oh, I seem to have got too many stitches here, so I had to unpick. But I've only had to unpick 5 stitches, so we're ready to go, and I'll be able to get stitching again now. So I'll probably take this to work with me tomorrow and work on the strawberries. So you'll have to wait and see how far I get for next week, because I know it won't be finished because there's another strawberry, the leaves to do, and all of the little designs around the outside. So yeah, I think it'll go up in the shop in the original hoop, and then sort of when the kits have sold, or when this kit's sold, I'll re-hoop it and probably decorate it up in how I like to do my hoops. So yeah, so that's been nice. I did try and take this with me when I went away for a few days, and some felt kits, and I thought, oh, I could maybe do a little bit, but no, Milo likes his attention. My grandson was fine, he was just doing his own thing, so I saw him at meal times and that was about it really. Yeah, which was nice. It was fine, it was nice. We had nice little chats whenever we saw each other. But yes, I think with Milo, he likes your attention. So that was that. And otherwise the paw comes up and it's like, fuss me, you know, love me, I need your attention. So I know if he's like that, there's no way I'm going to get anything done. So I just left it all packed away in my bag, and when I wasn't sort of making meals or going for walks and that, we were just sat in the living room, and he was playing with his toys, and we were playing fetch and chase and things like that. So it kept him busy, and I just watched some YouTube really. Yes, I sort of kept up with that, And yeah, I started watching Madam Secretary, and I am quite the way down season 1. I think I'm on episode 21 or something like that, and I'm really enjoying that. So it was nice to just to chill out in a way, even though I had to get up a lot earlier than what I would do, because obviously we'd got one school day and I was still going to work. So yeah, it was a sort of rushing around a little bit, but it was all nice, and it's nice to be back home, and it's nice to get back into my routine again, and it's nice to get back to my crafting. So I didn't really get any, well, I didn't get any crafting done Sunday night, because by the time I got back in, it was like, let's get my case emptied, get the washer on, and just chill out a little bit. I slept well. I slept well Sunday night. And then Monday it was just a case of getting housework done, catching up with everything, going to the shop, packing orders, getting back home. I think we're nearly tea time then. And then I actually managed to come out here and just finish off a little project, which is what I will show you in a minute. So I'm just going to have a drink of water. Right, so what I've been making this week, well, I have been making a few more wristlets. So most of this, I think what I'm just going to show you now is fabric that I've had in the or got in the shop. So that's one of the autumn fabrics that I've got in the shop. So I've got 2 wristlets. So I can now put these on my board. Then I've got 2 of these, and this is a nice heavyweight cotton. I think this is called Tom's, and it's got little hedgehogs on and foliage and toadstools, so it's really nice. So yeah, I've got 2 of them at the minute. That on. Then I've got 2 of the gorgeous strawberry ones. This is organic cotton. This is from the shop, and it's absolutely beautiful fabric. It would make a lovely top, there's no doubt about that. I've run out of space now. And then the next piece I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 of these. And it's a measuring tape fabric, so that would be nice for sort of a sewer or anything like that. So I think I got all these out of a fat quarter, plus 2, 3, 4, 5 lavender pincushions, lavender bags. So these are sort of ready to go in with some of my packages of material. They smell really nice, so they're quite flat. There's not a great deal in there because I don't want to make it too bulky, like obviously for posting out, but at least when people order fabric off me or yarn, I can pop one of these in. And yeah, all the packages will smell nice. So I do have sort of quite a bit of fabric left over from the bookcases from last week. So I am at some point when I've got time, probably when I'm at work, I'm going to get all the fabric cut out and make different size lavender bags up ready for all the packages, and then keep them stored somewhere. Right, so like I said, these have been done over 3 nights, so there's not a great deal here. So one of the things I've made is a needle case. I absolutely love this fabric, and I've put two felt pages, and so we've got 4 pages altogether for needles and pins. So that would look nice for popping in little like your autumn bag or something. So I think I will have 4 of these when I've done, but I've only made 1 at the minute. I have got 2 of the hedgehog ones. This is a nice thick fabric. So, and it's got the popper on, and it's got that autumn fabric. Right. Just excuse me a minute, I've got a message. Sorry about that, it was just a message from my grandson. Right, where was I? I've got my tag in the back this time, so yes, I've got the red poppers on both of them. And then I've got two with this flower design on. Forgotten what these are called now. They're gerbras, something like that, isn't it? I absolutely love this fabric, it's so soft. And it's got a yellow it's got a red popper with a yellow inside. And it's got a batik fabric which is sort of different shades of pink in there. That's really, really nice. So these are our 4 books. And then I've got 2 of the strawberry ones. Red popper, and it's got the strawberry sort of picnic baskets in there for the inside, and the lovely strawberry fabric for the outside. And then the next one I'm going to show you, this is mine. Now, if you remember last week I said I was going to use up my stripy fabric from the So Hayley Jane box that I got. Well, the bag's cut out, and with some of the bits that were left over I've cut out 2 bookcases. So this one is mine, so I've got my label on the back. On the front, this is the front, so I've used the Think Pink box, was it Think Pink box, that one, of the starfish, and I've just decorated it up. So I've got 3 of them, and I wasn't going to put a popper on this, but I think what I'm going to do, because I'd like to keep my book sort of safe in there, so I've got some clear poppers, so I'm going to put a clear popper on, and I think that will be better. I'll just take my book out. So the inside fabric is shades of blue, and it's got some gold on there, so it's really, really nice. Now I've got another one cut out. Now whether I'm going to do all the decorations on these or not, I don't know. I might just applique the starfish on and do some white stitching here. I'll say it depends how I feel. I might just do one and have a fancy one on. We'll see, but like I said, this one's for me. Right, well I think that's everything I've got to share with you this week. Yes, I'm probably going to edit this video now and hopefully get it uploaded today, because today's Tuesday, and I do apologise for not getting it out on Monday, but time just ran away with me, and I thought, well, there's no point in rushing and trying to get it done, because I know by the time it's edited and exported and uploaded to YouTube, it always takes forever. So I thought I'd wait until I come in from work and actually do it today when I'm not rushing. So I hope everybody's well. I hope you've all had a lovely week. I hope you've managed to get some crafting done, and I hope you're not getting too wet with this horrible weather that we've got. Fingers crossed we get a little bit of nice weather next week. So thank you for joining me this week, and thank you so much to everybody who left comments on, well, all my videos. If you've commented in the past, thank you, it really means a lot to me. And yes, I do try and answer the comments as quickly as I can. Some weeks I'm a bit slower, it just depends how busy I am, but I do get there eventually. So like I say, take care everyone, happy crafting, and I will see you all again next week. Bye for now.